Whether it's RSV, flu, or COVID, this is the season for sickness. Our Jim Stratman sat down with a local doctor to talk symptoms and when it's actually time to worry.
I think this is more typical for us.
Typical, normal, both words we may perceive differently since the dawn of COVID-19 in early 2020. But now, 3 years later, Dr. Heather Felton with Norton Children's Medical Group says those perceptions are going back to before.
I think one of the things that we're seeing right now that's unique is we are seeing a little bit of everything.
Dr. Felton says there isn't one age group who's seeing more of any one type of illness. It really is a mix, but the impacts of those illnesses are felt differently depending on how old you are.
The thing is that RSV in an older child is going to look more like your typical cold. And so they'll have, a little bit of runny nose, congestion, coughing, but it's usually not quite so serious of an infection. But in a baby, the congestion can be so severe that it can cause breathing problems and difficulty eating, which means problems staying hydrated.
Dr. Felton says when you start to see those symptoms, loss of appetite, not wanting to drink, or difficulty breathing, you do need to get your kids seen by a doctor, or at least have a phone call with your pediatrician.
We're used to immediate results and answers and wanting to take care of a problem right away. But the truth is that a lot of these things can wait a few hours until the morning when your doctor's office opens. And that doesn't mean that there's nothing you can't do at night. But if you do need help, you can call your pediatrician's office. You can usually talk to either a triage nurse or a physician in the evening, and they can give you advice on what to do to get you through until the morning.
She typically recommends things like honey for children over 1 with a sore throat, a humidifier, and can explain how to suction out a nose over the phone to help manage symptoms. But the reality is, most children will get a runny nose and a cough at some point this winter. That's just normal. In Louisville, Jim Stratman, WHAS 11, on your side.